Well, hello, Branson. What a blessing to be here with you today in the Bible Belt, where the fiddles play, the hills roll, and the tea parties rock. You do rock, Branson, Missouri. I know that because I've spent a lot of time here. This is my family's favorite vacation spot in the whole world. Eric asked me to speak to the Mama Grizzlies today. Do we have any Mama Grizzlies out there in the audience today? So this is what I decided to do. I decided I would go around and ask the liberals why they hate conservative women so badly. And you won't believe what I found out. Liberals don't really hate conservative women. In fact, liberals like really smart conservative women. And I figured out why. Because opposites attract. They do. There's an odd psychology here, and now you know why all these leftist girly men really hate Sarah Palin. Think about it for a minute. Freud would have a heyday with this one. It's not that the leftists don't believe in a higher power. It's just that they get really confused, so we have to help them. We say, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. And they say, blessed are the young, for they shall inherit the national debt. Thank you. We say, freedom really matters. They say, well, America is just as free as it ever was as long as you're not a taxpayer. We say, we have truth on our side. They say, thanks to Obama, Pelosi, Reid, and this administration, we're going to be a lot more honest people. Because once we're all broke, there will be no reason at all to want to lie on your tax returns. They say we shouldn't think we're somehow better just because we believe in God. They have their Messiah too. Now listen to what he's done. He created 57 states where there were only 50 states before. He turned wine into Kool-Aid and got all of his followers to drink it. His flock has many sheep. Okay, maybe not as many as when he got elected, but they are all sheep. And 10 days from now, my friends, he will raise voters from the dead. You can count on it. There's a lot of talk about we Mama Grizzlies these days. Guys, have you ever found yourself kind of wondering what exactly a Mama Grizzly really is all about? Well, I'm going to tell you. I bet that like you, ladies out there today, we were born Mama Grizzlies. I sense it in my ability to be gentle to my children while I glance over my shoulder at a predator who's in our midst, just like we're all doing right now. I have 5 little miracles that compel me every day to continue this fight. And I have a great husband whom I love, and you might remember him actually because he's the state senator who set the midwives free in our state when it was a felony. And if you don't remember him for that, I have a feeling you'll remember him for this. He's the state senator that shut down the abortion clinic in Springfield, Missouri, crippled the rest of them. My husband, Senator John Loudon, I have no idea where he is. I know he's here. Stand up. And there's my little 5 little cubs. You guys can wave. And all this is great, and thank you for your recognition of them. But more than this, I have a faith that transcends all of their lies and threats. And that is exactly what I stand on, and I know you do too. You see, this is why I stand before you today. I am just a wife, just a mom, a daughter, a sinful, filthy wretch with no hope outside of the God that I serve. And I've been broken in the same ways you have. I've had doubts before if God could restore our republic. I'm going to admit it. I've doubted. I mean, I stand here and tell audiences all the time, we can do this, and I believe we can, but I have my moments. In my quiet reflection where I go, God, are you going to restore our land? Are you going to bless us? Have we really humbled ourselves and sought your face? Have we? I have those moments. I've wondered if all I'm fighting for is in vain. But you know what? He's continued to show me that it isn't. I know, like you, that we have to stay this course, and that in 10 days, we have to fight harder than we've ever fought in our entire history. And this mama grizzly knows that the enemy lurks, seeking to devour all that we hold sacred. We just call them liberals. I will not stand by while the feminists define for me what a woman is. Because we know the special thing about being a woman is how well God made us to fit just right beside our men. And I will not stand by as a mother of 3 precious little sons while the feminists emasculate them in order to serve their own vile ambition. I will choose every time to act like a lady who embraces and loves all that is feminine, almost as much as I love all that is masculine. This, ladies, is what they don't get about me, and this is what they don't get about you either. They think they can intimidate us with their bullying, their name-calling, their accusations of racism or classism or whatever the ism is of the day, or their Soros money. They don't understand that we have no choice but to fight on. They don't understand how hard we fought until this moment to get as far as we have, or how much we have to protect. And they don't understand that they have chosen to tread on the wrong mamas. I believe they've not only chosen to tread on the wrong mamas, I believe they've chosen the wrong time in history to tread on us, because we are at a moment that Reagan defined so well, as he did so many things so well. I love this quote. We have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of men on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness. We stand ready to fight for all that we believe is sacred, and we won't compromise. They don't understand that we are like the mama grizzly whose cubs are threatened. We don't just only think that our ideas are right, we know that they threaten everything we love. We are compelled to fight, and they obviously don't get that when we're brought to the fight, we devour our enemies. You see, they're thinking of other animals out there in the forest. Like you've got the weasel. You've got the zebra, always changing his stripes. You've got the rhino. You've got the skunk. And you've got the donkey. But you see, the mama grizzly follows her bark with a real bite. We mama grizzlies can survive on a diet of all fruits and nuts. And ladies, get ready, because the hunting for fruits and nuts is plentiful right now. Little known fact about the mama grizzlies is that they're colorblind. So you can stop accusing us of being racist. It's not going to work. Mama grizzlies protect their territory, and you don't tread on it. Other animals eat their young or subject them to government institutions, but the mama grizzly is often found teaching her young in her den or on the run beside her in a hunt. Little known fact, mama grizzlies have been spotted writing notes on the pads of their paws. But a mama grizzly never uses a teleprompter. She knows how to hunt, how to kill, how to live, how to love, how to protect, how to nurture. And Mama Grizzlies, we know when it's time to take a good long nap. Men hunt her, her mate respects her, her babies need her, and she fears no one. She knows that the life she lives is her story, and she intends to tell it well. Mama Grizzlies unite. This will be the fight of our lifetime. But one day, when the hunting is over, the battle is won, and we get to hang in the meadow amongst the clover and the honeybees, we are going to have one heck of a story to tell, don't you think? In 10 days, Mama Grizzlies, we write the first chapter of our book in its completion. We have to win in 10 days. We have to do everything in our power to get there. So I'm going to ask you to do this. I'm going to ask you to stand up. I know it's a lot to ask. We're getting all comfy in our chairs. I want you to say this with me. And this is the end of my speech, but I want you to say this with me because I want you Mama Grizzlies out there and you men and children who love them to remember this one thing more than anything else, right? Never forget this, and I want you to say it with me. We are the land of the free. And we are the home of the free. God bless America. God bless you all. Thank you.